welcome back to Medigap Show. I'm Holly Cohen, licensed agent and the founder of medigapcares.org. So today we have a critical topic to delve into. Did you call the number on the TV, or did you take a call and now you have found yourself on a network type of Medicare plan, an HMO or a PPO, rather than being on your original red, white, and blue Medicare card any longer with your Medigap plan? You are not alone, but there is hope to get back to original Medicare. We talk to people every day who have gone through this exact circumstance. So don't be afraid. We can hopefully help you understand how you can switch back to original Medicare and a Medigap plan. Before we dive in, please remember that our team is here to assist you. So feel free to book a free appointment on our website, medigapcares.org, for personalized Medicare guidance, or give us a call at 855-265-6334. Let's begin by discussing the annual enrollment period, or AEP. This takes place annually from October 15th through December 7th of every year. In this 7-week window, you can make significant changes to your Medicare coverage. What exactly can you do during the annual enrollment period? Let's break it down in detail. So you can enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan if you're currently on original Medicare and are considering switching to a Medicare Advantage plan. The annual enrollment period, or AEP, is the time to do that. You can also switch between different Medicare Advantage plans if you're already enrolled in one. You can also switch from Medicare Advantage back to original Medicare. Suppose you are currently enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan, but wish to return to original Medicare. The annual enrollment period is your opportunity to make that change. You can also, during the annual enrollment period, make a change to your prescription or Part D coverage. This time of year, October 15th through December 7th, you can enroll in a Part D plan or switch to a different plan if your medication needs have changed or if the plan has changed. You're finding that you were on original Medicare, you answered that phone call, somehow you got onto a Medicare Advantage plan, and it's only September and you'd like to get back to original Medicare. There is something called the trial right period. So if you're on your very first year on this Medicare Advantage plan, you are allowed to make a change within the first 12 months of being on that Advantage plan without any medical underwriting questions. So if you're on a Medicare Advantage plan and you want to switch back to original Medicare and enroll in a Medigap plan, the annual enrollment period is the ideal time. But please bear in mind that Medigap eligibility can be influenced by your health status and the timing of your application. Let me explain further what I mean by this. Now let's emphasize an essential aspect. The Part B effective date is a trigger for a Medigap deadline. So what I mean by that is when you first enroll in Medicare, you have 6 months before and 5 months after your Part B effective date to enroll in a Medigap plan without any health questions. So even if you are past 65, but you took your B 2 months ago, you're still in your open enrollment period. My saying is that it's all about the B, whether you need to go through those health underwriting questions or not. So if your Part B effective date started 6 months before and 5 months after, you're still in that initial enrollment period where there are no health questions. If you are outside of that time frame, you will have to go through an underwriting process and answer those health questions, and then be approved or denied by the insurance carrier for the Medigap plan based on your health. Let's talk for a minute and address a very pressing issue. Those relentless calls from Medicare call centers. These aren't Medicare, they're insurance agencies. They're called call centers. They contact people nonstop, often creating a huge sense of urgency and pressure. The Medicare landscape can be like the Wild Wild West, with everyone vying for your attention. And these call centers are pushing these agents to switch you onto a plan that they represent, which creates a very high-pressured sales environment, and it's not good for you. Many of these agents that are working in these call centers are newly licensed. They are still learning the ins and outs of Medicare. And unfortunately, their lack of experience may not fully address your unique needs and concerns. Basically, they follow a script and try to write a policy. Now, let's explore the process of switching back to original Medicare and a Medigap plan if you have previously transitioned from original Medicare with a Medigap plan to a Medicare Advantage plan. As I previously mentioned, the annual enrollment period, also called AEP, which is from October 15th through December 7th of every year, is when you have the opportunity to switch back to original Medicare and enroll in a Medigap plan. Again, if you are within your Medigap open enrollment period, which starts 6 months prior and ends on the last day of the 5th month after your Medicare Part B effective date. In that time frame, you can obtain a Medigap plan without any medical underwriting. That means no health-related questions, and your coverage is guaranteed because it's your initial enrollment period. So to make these details even more relatable for you, let's now talk about some real life examples and scenarios. Scenario number 1, meet Susan, a 67-year-old retiree who initially enrolled in Medicare, original Medicare, with a Medigap Plan G. A few years ago, she switched to a Medicare Advantage plan due to its lower premium. Recently, Susan's health has changed, and her current Medicare Advantage plan doesn't cover her preferred doctors. They're not in network for her. So during this annual enrollment period, Susan can return to original Medicare and apply for a Medigap plan. However, because now she has health issues, she will be declined most likely for a Medigap plan. Now, let's talk about scenario number 2. Let's consider James, a 70-year-old who switched from original Medicare to a Medicare Advantage plan a year ago, over 12 months ago. He now wants to return to original Medicare and apply for a Medigap plan so that he can visit any doctor and any hospital throughout the entire country without having to stay within a network. James is incredibly healthy. He doesn't have to take any medications for anything. So his switch will be very easy. He will have to go through those same health underwriting questions and provide his prescriptions on the application sent by the agent to the insurance company for the Medigap plan. But most likely, because he is in really excellent health, he will get through underwriting with flying colors and will be able to get his Medigap Plan G. So the annual enrollment period is your designated time frame to make essential changes to your Medicare coverage, October 15th through December 7th, including that option to switch back to original Medicare and apply for a Medigap plan. Remember, understanding the timing of your decision, your health status, and the underwriting process are all critical aspects on this Medicare journey. Our team at medigapcares.org are here to provide you comprehensive guidance, answer all of your questions, and help you make the best, well-informed choice tailored to your healthcare needs. Thank you for joining us today. Don't hesitate to reach out to us for personalized assistance. Make the most of your Medicare options by being informed about Medicare and what is going on in the Medicare landscape. And as always, be well.